Behind every success is a mountain of failures. I used to be a Clash of Clans YouTuber, so I used to upload videos teaching other people how to play this mobile game called Clash of Clans. And it eventually failed. I quit the channel and I quit YouTube for many, many years until I started again, like a few years back. And I decided to approach it differently, and that's how I ended up getting 10K subscribers. And one thing that surprised me was when I searched up how many channels have have 10K subscribers, it turns out only 1% of channels have 10K subscribers. And so technically I was in the top 1% of channels, which was kind of weird. But anyway, since then, I was very fortunate to achieve that. And now I have quit that channel, and now I'm working on another channel, but this time it's for someone else. And I'm working for this person called Justin Sung. He recently hit 1 million subscribers. And he's probably one of the biggest YouTubers when it comes to the learning niche. And the reason I want to share all of this is because all these tiny successes will not have been even possible without the mountain of failures that have come before it. And so that's why I just want to share my experiences with failure and the takeaways that I got from it. So you can basically go down this path and achieve success in any field you want in a much quicker time scale. So starting off with my YouTube journey, I remember getting into YouTube first because I just wanted to make money online. I wanted to afford the chips once I go to the supermarket, and my parents wouldn't give me money. So I had to find a way to make money. And at the time I thought YouTube was the easiest way. And so that's why I started my YouTube channel, which was dedicated to sharing Clash of Clans tips and tricks, teaching people how to play this video game. And the videos I made were very scrappy. It was just using a screen recording of the game. It had the watermark of the software I was using. I couldn't afford to get rid of that. I was using popular non-copyright music in the background, and I was editing using iMovie at the stage. So very, very basic stuff. And eventually I kept uploading a lot of videos, but they just weren't getting any traction. And when I checked how much money I made, and it wasn't even $1 after months of work. And so it's not a very effective business model. And eventually I just ended up quitting. I couldn't see any results. I ended up getting a copyright strike because I used some music that I wasn't meant to. And so I just stopped posting on the channel. You can probably still find it if you search up my name. But yeah, I quit. I left my 67 subscribers behind, and that was almost 7-8 years ago. So it was a very, very long time. And I quit YouTube. And I didn't get back into it for many, many years. And it was only recently, 2 years ago, that I saw my friend get into YouTube. I saw him posting videos and I saw him getting some success. And that inspired me, because we were close friends, to also give it just another shot and see how it goes. But this time, the way I approached it was not with the purpose of making money. It was genuinely because I wanted to get good at the skill of YouTube. And so I spent weeks and weeks just studying YouTube, understanding what made a good title, thumbnail, all the basic YouTuber stuff. And at the start, I didn't make any progress. But eventually, just week after week of consistent uploads, I eventually hit 100 subscribers after a few months. And then shortly after that, I hit 1K after around 8 to 9 months. And then after that, I actually started a new channel, which blew up to 10K in just a few months' time. And when people saw my other channel blow up, the one with 10K subscribers, they go, whoa, this guy's an overnight success. But what they didn't realize was I've been trying to figure out YouTube for the last 8 years. I failed in the first 2 because I only made 67 cents from all my videos, and I quit. And then I only got started recently, but recently still meant I spent a year figuring out YouTube, studying it. And then only then did I start my new channel, which blew up to 10K subscribers. And so it's such a long process, and people only see the tip of the iceberg. They don't see the whole chunk of iceberg at the bottom, which are basically failures after failures after failures. And after I hit this milestone, this eventually gave me the platform and the credibility to start working with larger creators, because I didn't just want to focus on my own thing. I wanted to expand, continue to learn. And so that's how I ended up meeting Justin, and now I'm working on his YouTube channel. And right now I've been loving it. This has been definitely an interesting career. Like no one has heard of like a YouTube strategist as a job. It's a very rare career path to go down. So every day at work, it's very exciting. We're doing very new and interesting things to grow the YouTube channel. That's very not what you see in normal jobs. So it's very exciting. And it obviously would not have been possible without all the failures beforehand. And so the reason I want to share this story with you is because I know like there's a younger version of myself watching this who is wanting to try something, whether that be YouTube or anything, any career. But you're afraid of taking that first step because you don't want to fail and you don't want to disappoint the people around you. You don't want to be mocked by the people around you. But the thing is, people are going to mock you regardless. If you get a great job, people are going to mock you for being an overachiever. If you get a shit job, people are going to mock you for being a disappointment. It doesn't matter what you do. You can be the best in the world at something or the worst in the world at something. You're going to be mocked by people either way. So that's not a fear that's helpful at all. And so the only other thing is just the fear of failure. And the thing is, failure is just the first step to success. Every success is just made up of a bunch of failures that have come before it. And so if you just get started the thing you want to do, even if it's something as dumb as uploading videos on Clash of Clans, it may just be the catalyst for something bigger down the line. It may just be. And so the thing I'm trying to get from all of this is, if I never started that Clash of Clans YouTube channel, even if it was from a silly reason, I may have never gotten the idea to start my other YouTube channels later down the line. And everything has its place. Like, we shouldn't just aim for perfection every time. If we just do what is right in the moment, without dwelling too much about what will happen in the future, that may be the best step every time. And it will be the best step because it is the step that allows you to actually act and not just sit there and fantasize about the actions that you could have taken. So you don't need to take one massive step. Sometimes it's just taking small steps one by one that eventually you get to your goal. And that's sometimes the beautiful thing about just taking action today. So thank you for those that have like watched my other channels. I know like some of you always comment like, isn't this guy the guy that used to post like study tips? So yeah, thanks for coming here. It means a lot. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video and you took something away from it. Cheers.